Hey, what's happening, everybody? Matthew Aaron here, and real quick, I just want to see um, how far we can spread a video virally, and let's have some fun doing it. Basically, right now, I'm getting ready to post this in the group, and this video that I'm shooting right now will actually be right here, so you'll be watching it from here. And what I did is I did a post on the Fantasy Marketing League fan page, and this link here will take you to it. I haven't posted it yet, so I can't click it yet, but whenever you're watching this, obviously you will. So check this out. What we're going to do is we're going to create a special incentive for you to help us promote for the next 10 days. And here's how it's going to work. You're going to click on this link, which is going to bring you to here. And this is really this is just the post that I made on the Fantasy Marketing League fan page with a video that I did on YouTube that basically goes over what the Fantasy Marketing League is. And as always, I admit that the video presentation sucks, but overall what we're doing is pretty freaking good. So basically what we need you to do is simply come here, again, click on that link, and below here is a spot where you can comment. So what you need to do is simply post a comment. And what we're going to do, if you follow all the directions that I go over with you in this video, for the next 10 days, we will give you an additional card in the draft, thus increasing your odds. What we're going to ask you to do is simple. It's not going to take you a lot of time. So all you need to do, again, the one thing you need to do is simply comment here. Then what we need you to do, so the comment can be, whatever you feel about the Fantasy Marketing League and what we're doing. And you could write something obviously, a little more detailed than that, but I'm not going to waste time right now. So write what you're feeling about the Fantasy Marketing League, in your heart right now, and the excitement that you have. Simply comment there. Then what I want you to do is, you should be a part of a lot of groups on Facebook. So right here, there's a share button. All I want you to do is simply click on share, and what's going to pop up is this. Alright, so after you click the share button, it's going to pop up like this, and you're going to be able to share it where you want. And here's a silly idea, but what we can do is you'll take the same verbiage here, and this is, wow, this video is so bad, but the Fantasy Marketing League is starting to go viral. Rate this video, scale of 1 to 10. We know the video sucks, so you can be honest. So I don't care if people rate it a 1. We just want to create the perception that this video is freaking horrible. People like to watch stuff that sucks too. So let's get them to watch it. So this might be the most horrible video presentation ever, but it could also be your best chance to make the money that you want. You will hate it and love it at the same time. Click on the scribble video below, which is right here. So you will then just simply take the same exact verbiage, you don't have to think, and copy it and paste it into the box. So again, click the share button, this box pops up, you paste this verbiage, this text in there. And then up here at the top, this is where you're going to choose where to share it to. So we can simply just take this, and you can copy it. And then what we're going to do is so make sure you have a copy, that way you don't have to retype it or anything like that. And then you're going to share it in a group. And then there's tons and tons of different groups you can share it to. If you're not a part of a lot of groups yet, let us know and I'll show you how to do this. But there's literally millions of marketers online. So now we're going to share this particular post to this group, MLM 7-Figure Mastermind Group. And all you got to do is click on share link, and boom, it'll successfully shared to that group. So now what you just did was all just shared over to that group. Now you can do it again. What I want you to do is simply do this. Share this particular post right here with the share button out to 10 groups per day. If you share it out to 10 groups per day, and do one more thing. So again, we're just going to simply paste that back in there, grab another group, and a group, and choose that one this time. Just do this 10 times per day, and it's shared, was successfully shared. Simple as that. And then another thing you can do is come to the video itself on YouTube. I'll pause it real quick. So on YouTube here, and all we did was simply click on the actual YouTube link from the post itself. It brings you here. And then what we can do is simply, I want you to comment here and of course like it. And then you also can share it. So if you're part of a lot of different places in social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Blogspot, or whatever it's called, all these different things, LinkedIn, start sharing it, share it out to other areas of social media. Do that too. So if we do this every single day, and you don't have to obviously comment every single day, but if you share it out to the different groups on Facebook by clicking here, and again just following the verbiage that I've already given you, we'll be able to start spreading this virally everywhere. And then another thing we can do, and maybe I'll introduce this tomorrow, but what we can do is we can also start helping each other. And basically, let me see here. As we start to share it out to a lot of groups, like for example, you just saw me share it out to 2 groups. So over here, it says show shares, which is going to tell us where it's been shared to. So what we can do now as a team working together is in all these groups, there's tons and tons of activity in these groups, so stuff just keeps on happening. So there's always people posting, using posting tools. So this particular ad that I did in this group, it's not going to be long before it's way out of sight. But what we can do is simply come into these in here and comment something, again, write something positive about the Fantasy Marketing League. But when you do that, what it's going to do is it's going to bump this post back up to the top of the page. I'm just going to do a smiley face for now just as an example, but you would actually want to write something about it. You can come in here and maybe take 2 minutes to come up with something to write and then just simply copy it. And as there's more and more places that this has been shared, we should be able to share this out to hundreds of different groups. What we can do is come in and just comment on a daily basis. If you comment on 10, but there's a lot of us doing it, we'll be able to bump all these posts back up to the top. And then, like for example, we'll go into this group here, and now I guess there's a couple, yeah. So now you can see that this post is back up towards the top. Obviously, that's how fast this goes. This person posted 37 seconds ago. So that just goes to show you, these groups, people post so fast. So, again, and then what we'll have on our posts, unlike anyone else, is a ton of comments, which is going to make our ads stand out, which is going to attract more eyes to it. So, unlike all these other people where it's just them posting on their own, we'll have our post, with a lot of different people commenting on them. No one else does that. So it's a strategy I've used in the past, and it grabs people's attention. So that's pretty much it. Simply share the presentation, or share. Just follow the steps that I went over. Again, got so many tabs open, guys, but you get the point. In the group, this video will be there. The link to the actual post, or to the ad that's on the Fantasy Marketing League fan page is there. Click on that. Share it out to some groups. Use the verbiage that I gave you. Do that 10 times per day. Comment and like on the YouTube channel. And then let's just do this daily. And also we can do the commenting on the posts too. Just do that. Support the team. And if I see you doing it consistently every day for the next 10 days, I will, or we will, we'll give you an extra card in the drawing, thus increasing your odds to get a higher spot. All right, much success and good luck.